as a branch of education theory that relates to the teaching of children from birth up to the age of 8. The importance of early childhood education cannot be overemphasized. It is against this background that the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Lsubeb, in partnership with Universal Basic Education Board, Ubec, organized a 5-day capacity building workshop for early childhood education teachers. The Director, Child Support, Lsubeb, Mr. Adeabaton, welcomed all participants to the workshop, urging them to pay attention and acquire more knowledge in childhood education.
I want us to take full advantage of this training exercise. We do expect that it will not just end with you. Apart from the fact that we are going to see changes in the children, you're also going to be positively affecting your colleagues in your schools by cascading as much as possible the knowledge you are going to give from this meeting.
On his part, the chairman of the board, Honorable Wahab Alawiye King, said the workshop is aimed at enhancing the capacity of these teachers in order to survive in the competitive world.
We're going to do everything possible to make sure that we empower teachers, giving you the necessary skill that is required for you to be competitive anywhere in the world. We want to enhance your capacity. The world is changing, it's evolving on a daily basis. And in order for us to survive in a very competitive world, we need additional skill. That is why it is necessary for us to provide these skills for you.
Participants were trained on education model called Reggio Emilia, which was discovered in Italy.
We need a system, a methodology that will help them to think critically. We need a system of education that will support these children to work collaboratively. We need a system of education that will allow parents to come into the classroom. Not that as the teacher is teaching, the parent will come and sit down in the classroom and be watching what the teacher is teaching. No. But that the parents should have an input.
Speaking with Education Report on TV, the permanent board members of Lsubeb said the training will have better and positive impact on the children.
You need to train and build capacity to expect a higher standard. The vision of the board is to raise the standard of education, and by raising the standard of education, we also have to ensure that those players, key players within the educational system, their standard also has to be raised. That is what informs with this training, and the training will help to build their capacity and make them better at what they do.
We have competent teachers, but I believe there is no limitation to competency. So we want to improve their services so that they will have impact, better and positive impact on our children. So they will go back and impact on other teachers and transfer every positive things they have acquired here to all our pupils. So they will be coming out better and brighter.
Other stakeholders also urged participants to implement the knowledge acquired in training for positive outcome.
The Reggio Emilia and school management approach will empower teachers with new skills and bring them up to date with global practices on teaching early childhood. Since it is hands-on activities and gives the children room to practice what they know and then learn new things, it brings the children up to speed with their developmental stages at each level.
The quality of teachers goes a long way to determine how well our children come out in future. So early childhood is a very, very important stage in the life of a child. So anything that affects the child in early years will either mar or make the child. And so that is why we are trying to educate our teachers and build their capacity.
When our teachers are being taken through this training, they become teachers that will not always dictate to the pupils what to learn. Because in Reggio Emilia, you don't dictate what children should learn. Children are the one to choose what to learn. And what the teacher do is just to guide, to see, put them through, and to probe them. That is, asking them questions that will make them to think outside the box.
The teachers commended Lsubeb for organizing the training, which according to them is the right step in the right direction, while sharing some of the lessons learned.
I really appreciate the Lsubeb chairman, the Ubec, and all the staff that anchored this program. I'm taking it very seriously, and I'm sure we are going to impact a lot to the pupils.
This innovation is a very good innovation because these children, they are the foundation of primary school. You build them up from there. This program like this will encourage us to know how to relate with these children.
The 5-day training program was also held in Lagos Island and Oshodi. And with this training, it is expected that the teachers will no longer dictate what to learn, but the children will choose what to learn, while the teachers are expected to guide the children.